There's a classic exercise that sales trainers have used for decades. Someone hands you a pen and says, "Sell me this pen." Most people do the same thing. They pick it up, they turn it over and start listing features. Oh, it writes smoothly, the ink lasts a long time, it fits nicely in your hand, and none of that lands. Because nobody wakes up in the morning desperate for a pen with smooth ink. When they wake up, they might be desperate to sign a deal before the client changes their mind, to get through a meeting without running out of ink in front of everyone, to not look unprepared. That's the problem. The pen just solves it. This is one of the most important shifts you can make in how you talk about your business online and off. Stop leading with what you sell. Start leading with the problem you solve. Why most small business owners get this wrong. When you've built something, a product, a service, a skill, you naturally want to talk about it. You know every detail. You're proud of what it does. So that's what comes out when someone asks what you do. I'm a graphic designer. I sell handmade candles. I run a bookkeeping service. None of that is wrong, but none of it makes the other person feel much. How about instead saying, I help small businesses look professional enough to charge what they're worth. I make spaces smell like somewhere you actually want to be. I take the financial chaos off a business owner's plate so they can sleep at night. Same business, completely different conversation. It's like the quote from Simon Sinek. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Sinek was talking about purpose here, but it applies just as directly to the problem you solve. Customers aren't hiring you. They're hiring the outcome. They're hiring the relief, the result, the version of their life where that problem is gone. How you find your real problem. Here's a practical exercise. Write down what you sell, one sentence, then ask, what problem does that solve? Then ask it again and again. Keep going until you hit something that feels right. Let's say you sell a web design service. What problem does that solve? Businesses without a good website look unprofessional. And what's the problem with looking unprofessional? People don't trust you enough to buy. And what's the problem with that? You're losing sales to competitors who aren't necessarily better than you. They just look better. Now you've got something. You're not selling websites. You're helping business owners stop losing customers to someone who invested in their appearance. That version of your pitch will get you attention. The original might not. This isn't just useful in conversations. It changes how you write. Your website, your social media bio, your email subject lines, your Google business description. Every single place a potential customer first encounters you. When your website or profile speaks in the language of the problem, you show up where your customer is already looking. Your customers don't care about your solution, they care about the problem. Let's look at a real-world example. When Airbnb launched, they could have said, "We list spare rooms for rent." That's accurate, that's what they do. It's also completely uninteresting. What they actually said was, belong anywhere. They sold the experience of feeling at home in a place you've never been. They sold the antidote to expensive impersonal hotels. They solved the problem their customers actually had. You don't need to be a big business like Airbnb to do this. A local accountant who says, "I give small business owners back their weekends," is doing exactly the same thing. Here's what to take away from this. Features describe what you do. Problems describe why someone should care. And in a world where attention is the scarcest thing there is, leading with the problem is how you earn the next 5 seconds of someone's time. Go back to your website homepage, your Instagram bio, your next email, wherever you describe your business, and ask yourself, am I selling the pen or am I selling the solution to the problem the pen solves? If you're still only listing features, you now know what to change.